we actually have the power, we need to educate ourselves what that power is and how to use it. How many people would like to have training on that?
Have what?
Training on how to bring our government under control. Now, how do you unpaid student loans? I was on the internet trying to figure out who Occupy was. And I saw lots of people talking about getting rid of student loans. And under the current government system we have, that means that somebody else has to pay it off, right? You have to tax someone else to take care of your problem. What if we can take care of that problem without taxing somebody else?
You're here.
Would you be interested in learning that?
Yes.
Well, right, somebody's going to have to be the secretary and write these things down. Who wants to volunteer?
I'm on it.
Okay. Are people taking notes?
Yes.
Yes.
Because after I leave, I'd like for you to put your heads together and find out what it is you want to learn, what strategy you want to learn. Another thing, do you believe that you are going to have to learn organizational skills and organizational management to be successful?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fairly obvious.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard a story or a report that some members of the Occupy group don't get along with each other. Would you believe that's a normal occurrence in any group?
Absolutely. Do you like 99% of Americans? Yeah. You'll have to like somebody to get along with and work with.
Okay.
What happened?
But do you know that there are ways to diffuse disagreement and bring people into agreement? There are tactics you can learn with, and you're not going to overcome anybody. The worst tactic you can try to learn is how to overcome somebody else. Let me just tell you up front, that doesn't work for any amount of time at all. It causes duress and stress, and that's destructive. It's destructive for them, and it's in the end destructive for you because they'll destroy you. They'll stab you in the back. Anybody ever heard of backstabbing?
Oh, yeah.
It comes from coercion. It's payback. In the Vietnam War, people used to kill their first and second lieutenants. They'd frag them. The Vietnam War. How many people heard of that? Too much coercion. They were forced to do things they knew were against their moral values. And although our compasses may point in somewhat different directions, most of our compasses point at least slightly north, right? If we're in a different part of the planet, north is a different perspective from where somebody else is. If I'm over there, would you agree that we're aiming north from two different points? Can we accept that within an organization?
Yes.
Can we say that you disagree with me on something? I need to find out what that is and not regard it as a threat. I need to regard it as an asset. I need to learn what's coming up in your mind that's going to benefit me. And then you can say, well, Ron, why is it you believe what you believe? Why do you see it that way? Learn, grab, and work together. We can divide into small groups, but yet be one force if we want to be. If we want to be as a people. Is anybody here not on board with that? I want you to go to the internet and look up the hidden history of corporations in the United States. The hidden history of corporations in the United States. I want you to look up something just terrible.
You make me cry. And I watched you guys in Federal Reserve and I cried this morning.
A United States court actually declared that corporations are people.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
But not only that, in the decision, they said some humans are not people.
Wait a minute, which case?
Just look it up. The court declares corporations are not people.
Corporations got declared to be people before they gave rights to women.
Now,
Nineteen 1986.
when our forefathers put the Constitution together, they never authorized corporations. When this group over here wanted to form a business group, and this group here wanted to form another business group, they formed a trust. They didn't form a corporation. The nature of a corporation is that of a person. Did you know that? And in 1893, something real bad happened. 1893. Look this up on the internet. Noble v. Union River Logging Railroad Company. I'll say it again. Noble v. Union River Logging Railroad, Railroad Company. This is the first successful claim of personhood by corporation. Before that, every court has denied personhood to corporations. Go ahead.
What about the Santa Clara, it's always cited in 1886, Santa Clara versus some county in California.
You're talking about a case that was ultimately overruled. We're talking about cases that went all the way to the U.S. Supreme
This
Court
was the Supreme Court.
and stands today.
Yeah.
And stands today.